Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a Q&A. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. So before filming this video, I asked you guys on Instagram if you have any questions for me that you would want me to answer so you guys can get to know me better. And so here they are. For those who did send in questions, thank you so much. It means a lot. But okay, let's get into the first question. So the first question is, how are you doing? And how are you coping with quarantine? So for me, how am I doing? I'm doing good, thank you for asking. Coping with quarantine. Well, honestly, quarantine has been a big roller coaster. I feel like some days it's great and some days it's not. But I feel like quarantine overall has been okay for me. I've been doing things, that I was putting off, and I also some days am productive and some days not productive. So it just depends on the day. But overall, it's been okay. So next question is, what was your favorite part of high school? Okay, so obviously high school has been good. There have been some good things and some not so good things. But one of my favorite parts of high school is class dynamics, so the environment in our classes, as well as my friends and the teachers. So mostly it's the people, but also I really like some particular classes. I can't talk. I really like some particular classes more than others, obviously. Besides the subjects, I think one of my favorite parts of high school is also the clubs aspect. I feel like the groups and organizations. Oh my god, I really can't talk today. I feel like the groups and the organizations that we have in our school are really good and important, and it gives people the ability to interact with everyone and really dive into their passions and what they want to do in that club. So I definitely love the clubs there. Okay, so then there are two next questions that kind of go hand in hand. They're pretty similar, but I think they're different as well. So the first question is, what's your favorite TV show right now? And the second question is, what's your favorite TV show? So my favorite TV show right now, I currently don't have a TV show that I'm on that I'm currently watching. Right now I'm just on Disney Plus and just watching the throwback Disney shows, which is still amazing, but I don't really have, I'm kind of stuck. So if you guys have any TV show recommendations, please let me know because I need them. So technically my favorite Disney show, my favorite show right now would be one of the Disney shows, which I would choose Suite Life of Zack and Cody. I literally love that show. I could watch that show 50 million times and still not get tired of it. So yeah, that's my favorite show right now. My favorite show in general though, I think hands down has got to be Friends. I love that show so much. I have watched that show, I feel like way too many times. Just everyone in the show is just great. I just love it. The next question is, what's something that you do to stay productive? Okay, that's a really good question. Like I said before, I feel like every single teenager has procrastinated, including me. But when I want to stay productive, one of the things I do is I put my phone in another room. Like not just flip down in the same room, but actually physically move my phone in another room, because I feel like that way my mind, like in the first 5 to 10 minutes, I'll be thinking about my phone, and then after that I'll forget about it, right? I think keeping it in the same vicinity as yourself, your subconscious is still thinking about your phone. And so that's why I move my phone to another room so I can be more productive in what I do. Another thing that is really productive and it helps your productivity is taking breaks. It's also scientifically proven. Taking habitual breaks, obviously not every 5 minutes, probably after maybe 1.5 hours to 2 hours of doing work, and then you take a habitual break for like 5 to 10 minutes, that is proven to be really effective because your brain is rebooted basically. Because no one can sit for 7 hours and actually register anything. For sure, I would recommend that. But that's a good question. Okay, next question. What's your favorite part about making YouTube videos? Okay, so this is a two-part answer. One is the effect and two is the actual making. So one of my favorite parts about YouTube videos itself is the fact that I feel like it's such a great platform. And you know, whether a lot of people view my videos or no one views my videos, either way I feel happy because I put content out there that probably, I hope, benefits someone or makes someone's day, right? So I think it's the effect that's my favorite part. In the actual making process, I think one of my favorite parts has got to be the editing. I definitely feel like I'm blanking out again. I definitely feel like it's a fun way to enhance your YouTube video. So yeah. So the next question is, what's your favorite song at the moment? So recently, especially during quarantine, I've been really into BTS. I don't know that much about K-pop. Like, I feel like I'm just dipping my toes in the sea of K-pop, if that makes any sense, because I've listened to BTS so far and I've listened to Astro's music, but I haven't really listened to anyone else's, like any other K-pop band. So if you guys have recommendations, again, please let me know. I would love to listen to those bands because their K-pop is just great. And so, yeah. So to answer the question, what's your favorite song at the moment? It has got to be Moonwalk by Astro. I literally love that song. Just yesterday I put it on repeat for like, I don't even know how long, for way too long. I love that song. You guys should definitely listen to it. But yes, that's my favorite song at the moment. Again, I'm like I'm still getting into K-pop. I'm not fully in it yet, but I love where it's going so far. It's great. You guys should definitely try it. Next question. What's something you're passionate about? Okay, that's also a good question. I'm passionate about a lot of things. I feel like it falls into 4 main categories, but they all are in one category, which is fine arts. So my 4 main passions, one is art, so drawing, painting, etc. Right? The second thing is photography. Everywhere I go, I take pictures, and I edit pictures. I love to do that. Third is writing. I just love writing poetry, short stories, anything of that matter, or just informative essays as well. And then fourth is music. I love all aspects of music, whether it's on like piano, singing, covers, or original songs, and they all go hand in hand. So yeah, so those are my 4 main passions. Okay, next question. Favorite artist at the moment? Okay, so I kind of already talked about this, but I at the moment my favorite artist is BTS, hands down. But I also love New Hope Club so much, and I love Shawn Mendes. So technically, it's like a tiebreaker. It's so hard for me to find a favorite of everything, but at the moment, it's BTS. But I always listen. New Hope Club is one of my favorites. Shawn Mendes is one of my favorites, for sure. Next question. Where would you rather live, beach or mountainside? Okay, so I love both, honestly. I feel like they're both like different. They have different vibes. They have different environments. One's more chill, one's more cozy. I really love both, to be honest. But I would choose beach over mountainside. And it's because I am extremely scared of lizards and snakes. Do not judge. I am scared of lizards very much. I don't think I would be able to survive a day in the mountainside. Even though the idea is great, I feel like there would just be too many insects and too much. Yeah, I would not be. I would be screaming every 5 seconds. So, beach. Next question. What is your favorite movie? Okay, so my favorite movie, oh, that's so hard. Okay, so one of my favorite movies I feel like the most iconic one has got to be Titanic. Not gonna lie, primarily because of Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm just putting that out there, yeah. But the movie is so great. I just love it. It's just so iconic. But it's so sad because he literally dies in the end, and I'm like, why? And then there's that whole controversy with the door, and like he could have sat on the door. Like, he didn't have to die. Like, Next question, favorite book. Okay, I feel like I got this one. One of my favorite books of all time is A Walk to Remember. I literally love that book. If you think the movie was sad, oh my god, you are gonna cry during the book. I know I teared up the first time. It's super sad, but it's really good. It talks about faith and love, and I just love that book so much. So yes, I would recommend that book. But yeah. Okay, next question. What is your dream college? Okay, so I don't necessarily have a one specific dream college. I have specific programs in different universities that I'm striving for, but I don't have one specific college. So I can't really answer that, but I can say that I am applying in-state and out-of-state. My preference is in-state. But I'm also keeping my options wide open because I feel like there's a lot of opportunities out there, and there's a lot of different programs that I really want to explore. Yeah. And yes, I am a rising senior. Before you guys think I'm like 12 or 14, okay? No, I'm a rising senior. What's your favorite K-drama? Oh my god, okay. Like I said before, I was into K-pop over quarantine. I'm also into K-dramas over quarantine. Oh my god, there are so many good K-dramas. I literally cannot choose one. Wow, that is such a hard question. Okay, I've gotta say, one of my favorites is Weightlifting Fairy. I love that show. It's such a cute, adorable show. And then one of my second favorites is Healer. That's like a drama, romance, action kind of type of show. And I also love that show too. And there's like literally 10 more. Like but those are like one of my tops, basically. Next question. What's your diet like? Okay, so I'm a vegetarian, so obviously it's vegetables. A lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, rice, beans, protein, right? So yeah, that's basically my diet. I feel like eating healthy is always one of the best things to do. So yeah, I would recommend eating a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits, and obviously protein and carbs and all the other. You gotta balance your plate. I feel like one of the most difficult things that people go through is trying to figure out how to balance their plate. And I completely understand. But as long as you get all the nutrients that you need, then you're good. All you have to do is eat healthy. That's really all. Okay, the next question. How do you live your life to the fullest? Wow, that is deep. Okay, how do I live my life to the fullest? Or how should you? Okay, so I feel like, okay, I'm not some philosopher. I am not an expert in humanity, but I can say one of the best things to do is to keep a positive mindset. I feel like that stuck with me. I have learned that keeping a positive mindset and trying to be as bubbly as possible is the best thing you can do. Take situations in a more positive light. Be a half glass full person and not a half glass empty person. Try to be optimistic, not pessimistic. I am so sorry, I cannot talk today. Optimistic, not pessimistic. But yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things to live your life to the fullest, is have a positive mindset. Be happy. You know, I know there's some times when you're upset and there's stuff that comes your way and it's really hard to cope with, but just try to take the positive side and make the best out of the situation. So yeah. Okay, well, I feel like my video has gone a little too long, so I'm gonna stop it right there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Again, please subscribe, like, and ring that notification bell to get notified for when my videos come out. And I will see you guys later. Bye!